Now let's turn our attention to Africa, to Kenya in the east, where President William Ruto has just taken another step. He addressed the country and made this announcement.
Recent events that necessitated the withdrawal of the finance bill, which will require a review and reorganization of our budget and fiscal management, have brought us to an inflection point. I have today, in line with the powers given to me by Article 1521 and 1525B of the Constitution and Sections 12 of the Office of the Attorney General's Act, decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, of the Cabinet of Kenya, except the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs. And of course, the Office of the Deputy President is not affected in any way.
Ruto has dismissed almost his entire cabinet. This is his latest move to try and quell public anger, which has exploded over the last few weeks, leaving his grip on power tenuous. People began protesting a few weeks ago in the run-up to the annual budget. Kenya's Finance Bill 2024, President William Ruto tried to raise taxes. He wanted to hike taxes on basic goods like bread. And Ruto's reason was simple. Kenya had a high amount of public debt. The government needed more money to pay this off, to service the debt. And Ruto wanted to get this money from ordinary people. Now, on the one hand, every country must pay what it owes, and the people need to contribute to state coffers. That was Ruto's thinking too. But the people weren't having it, because he was partly responsible for the debt crisis. That's how they see it. Ruto was Kenya's deputy president during the previous administration, the administration that took all the loans. So Kenya sunk deeper and deeper into debt on Ruto's watch. He was still elected as president, though, after promising to improve the situation. And since he took charge, he has tried. But his solution has always been to raise taxes. It's been 2 years now, and now the Kenyan people were fed up. That is why the latest tax proposals led to public outrage. And they have snowballed into a new movement, a movement to oust Ruto's government. At every protest, you will hear the chant saying Ruto must go. The Kenyan president knows this. He understands that the public sentiment is turning against him, which is why he keeps taking new steps to quell public anger. First, he decided to scrap his own budget, the finance bill. He scrapped it. Then he tried engaging with the protesters. He hosted an event on social media platform X. He spoke to young Kenyans, the demographic that is leading the protest. He addressed them directly, but that did not work either. Last week, Ruto announced austerity measures. He said that instead of raising taxes, he would cut government spending across the board, and his own office as well. He ordered a freeze in pay rises for his cabinet. That didn't work either, because he's now decided to get rid of the cabinet altogether. But you can see the pattern. Every few days, President Ruto is trying something new, hoping that something works, and the people of Kenya settle down. But it seems the people have another idea. They're gathering signatures to exercise a recall power. A rule was put forward in 2010. If 30% of a constituency's voters make an appeal, the sitting MP can be recalled. This power has not been used in Kenya in the past. It has never been used before, but the protesters want to try it this time. One constituency already has about half the required signatures.
I'm hoping that Kabete will be able to inspire the rest of the country to take action. Because sincerely, if we don't put these people on check, then that is it. It's the end of Kenya.
Will the Kenyan public manage to put its MPs in check? Will they manage to oust President Ruto? We'll be tracking this closely.